I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. It's a Pioneer Prelim day, for now. Lair of the Hydra. Alright, hitting me with the tough one from the start, but nothing that a double Thoughtseize can't fix. Let's take Carnot and pass. Now my opponent top deck Secura. Oath of Nissa into Bossage. That's really good for me. Trying more Thoughtseize is a little bit awkward, but discarding Storm for now seems pretty good. So opponent's hand was Bossage Forest. And we're attacking with the lair, that's good for me. Oi. Those are not good. Oh, come on. Is there anything else in my deck? Or is it just Thoughtseizes? Don't think I pinged the elf just yet. Honor Oath of Nissa, okay. Will villain find Cavalier of Thorns or a troll to pose trouble? How are you doing, Canister? I'm doing good. Life's good, yes. Although this prelim is going kinda awkwardly. This might just get a bolt. So like we have the Thoughtseize, which is actually fine if opponent villain doesn't decide to play around the 4 Thoughtseize and takes like a bolt. If villain pluses, then it's gonna be, I guess, rough. Yes, minus good. Awesome. Sky Sovereign, awesome. Now we need to draw something playable. Which is often is not nothing. It's not particularly great, but we have a cat in the graveyard, so it is a start. And I'm really glad my opponent didn't just plus the card, because that would be actually unwinnable. I guess I could get Bossejut on the Witch's Oven too. Probably will. Just with 6 mana, everything can be top decked. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 5/5. Well, that's certainly awkward too, as I drop to 4 life. And I'm kinda not really in the best spot to attack, because if I have to chump block, then it's really bad, so I will not attack. To be capable of double blocking. And we see finally my opponent top decks a strong card. This is an example of an extremely pathetic game where, even though we fairly successfully stopped my opponent's early advances, nothing happened in my game, and now everything fucking sucks right now. It's so bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, can flashback storm. Classic Pioneer Experience. It's not even like a classic Pioneer Experience. We did Flood, I guess. It was slightly awkward. One Fable was needed to solidify this game, I think. A second Sky Sovereign in the sideboard. Oh, Kroxa. That's like the best draw. Honestly. So I'm kinda still in the game, thanks to it. The Pioneer metagame continues to have a wide spread of playstyles and archetype representation from tournament to tournament. I mean, this is actually no cap true, so I know that you're being funny in the chat, but it is, you know, it feels like an extremely disingenuous argument that you're making here. Also, my opponent just cascaded into a third boat, which is curious. 3 boats. 2 of them in the sideboard. Maybe you're gonna collab on them then. Trim 1 Kroxa. I'll trim 2 Harvesters. I'll add a Duress. And with 3 boats, we maybe won Colagon's command, but I'm not sure.
He's a phenomenal.
Let's have Colagon's command over Duress.
Hello fellow enjoyers of no changes.
Yeah, no changes. Life's the same. So like that game was a pathetic game, but I mean that just happens. Sometimes you play pathetic games. Skip is a little bit, you know, relies on the Fable hard. We didn't keep that on the draw at all. Card needed to go. Bro. Sub for 10 months, 128 messages. Go where? I'm very well today, Olshen. Let's play Blood Crypt to have good mana. And let's play Fabua of the Mirror Breaker. But yeah, mono green as always, as typical it is, it's still just anti-combo prejudice. Nothing has changed about that. Nykthos. I could take Polukranos here. Why is Citadel in the deck? They board out elves, board in Citadels. And most importantly, they board in Broad. Wands, Transmogrifying Wand. Let's take Polukranos. I clicked a Bobby video on how to sideboard as green versus blue-white control. It was 12 hours. Like actual 12 hours? Or just long? Cavalier is a rough draw. I think 12 hours is the max amount you can upload to YouTube. Not having a sack outlet is not good. The Cavalier just ruins everything, because now with Nykthos, opponent has 7 mana, 9 mana, 10 mana, very strong card immediately. If I claim Reflection, copy Devil, claim Kiki, copy Devil, or rather attack with Shaman. Maybe they block, maybe they don't. Let's say they don't block. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Can kill the Cavalier. Just win, bro. It's lethal. It's not, no. You're lethal. I think I play the cliff with land for activating the lands. Might be useful. One's hand is right now Citadel, Storm. They're storming no matter what. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I keep the cliff. It might be useful. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I'll play it. I need to get damage through. Aj, that Cavalier. Hello, Durset 4. Long time no see. Polukranos, I guess taking Polukranos is pretty good because they free roll. So you play Polukranos into Storming or Carning. Carn free. Needle on Reflection is also like a line. Jezu, jak mnie wkurwia ten Karn. Jakiego nienawidzę. Not bad. What was Nassif's Sniper Drum a couple of days ago? So last card is Storm, the Festival. My opponent's hand. Destroy artifact, make them discard. Copy Devil. Use Harvester on Polukranos. Ping Karn. End step. Devil sacrifices itself, pings Karn twice. I suck a blood. Ping Polukranos. Okay, sounds good. Discards, destroy artifact. Then my opponent has an empty turn potentially. I don't even need to crack the blood because my card is okay. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that actually work? No. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, 5, 6, 7. I'm one ping too little. 2, 3, 4. Kurwa, no ja pierdolę. Jak to denerwuje. Just slightly short and it means my opponent gets to restorm. Anyways. If you sack blood, you kill Karn and Polukranos, right? No, because I need the devil to die first to kill Karn. Because of the stupid passive. Yeah, which means I have to leave Karn at 2 or the Polukranos doesn't play, which is horrible. The copy 3-2 wasn't better. I miscounted with my devil. I thought I had it. I mean, I can still kill Polukranos, so like that's still possible. Oh no, you're right, yeah. So I copied the wrong one, yes. When did I realize that Karn's just a worse demonic tutor? When it stopped all my artifacts from working that day. I mean, if my opponent gets a bolt, I can win. So I guess the awkward move is gonna be to... Yeah, that was so bad not copying the Harvester. I miscounted it, ruined everything. Of course, my opponent's going to hit 2 bolts and nothing is gonna matter ever. If I copied Harvester, I would harvest on the Polukranos. Okay, just ripped a bolt. Works too. We would Harvester on Polukranos, but if they top deck bolt, I lose anyways. So. I think I'm on like 0-10 streaked matches against mono green with sacrifice. We are looking for a card from 2015 to 2016 right now. It's either 15 or 16. Those are the only 2 available years. Broken Eldrazi from BFZ. Displacer? No. That's a rare. Sky Spawner. I don't know if it is if it has blue color identity, probably. Eldrazi Drone, not this one though. That's from Oath of the Gatewatch. Blue common Eldrazi Drone for 3 mana. Oh, I played in that PT, so I should know. I don't know if I want to Thoughtseize turn 1. 1 for Ingus Thing. That was in BFZ. That was Benthic Infiltrator, I think, but it is not possible because we know it is not from BFZ and we know it is not from the year of 2015. It's from 16, so it has to be off of the Gatewatch. Alright, I don't know if that Thoughtseize worked out well for me. Not really. I play Nessian Corsair. Mr. Ducktape, I am qualified for Lil, yes. I won an RCQ early in the season. Cultivator Drone, it's like the Mana Dork, right? Yeah, nice. I drew both Swamps, my opponent drew Field of Ruin. Annoyingly. Well, again, it does not go by color, it goes by color identity, which is vastly different. The blue Llanowar Elves, yeah. The classic blue Llanowar Elves, the one we all know and love. This game is not looking good. Yes, Nessian Corsair into pass into Colossapede. Against 5 spells. I guess I'll play Colossapede, it's at least like punishes Deluge. What sounds do elks make? If I had to guess, it would be around ooh, but I'm not actually sure. And it's probably pretty similar to my any animal sound I'm pretending to know. Let's go. Elk sounds. Such a screech. They sound like little bitches, to be frank. Do you think I should dispute the oven? Could hit a Thoughtseize and then actually maybe win if I take the ferry. Why sacrifice deck bad? No, it's just like a funny pun. Kroxa might actually be capable of victory. My cats get on well with other animals. They get well with each other. They ignored Kulek. They sometimes hated dogs from... Like I had one friend come over with a dog and Tofu hated it. And was scared and was hiding for hours. Keep push to break exiling removal on Kroxa. Play land. Sure. Yes, sir. They discarded March. I noticed, yes. What format Lila? Format Lila is Pioneer. If I visited your house, would your cat scratch me? They never scratched a visitor. They discarded March, make disappear. Last card is spell. Has to be. Alright, so opponent has no cards right now. I'm actually fine. I play extra land. Next turn we escape Kroxa. Was more confused by discarding March. I mean, just opponent kept Absorb and Wandering Emperor on the basis of being better cards. Like they kept Lay Down Arms. I mean, you should keep March because you can do it end of turn, but I don't think it was like a big mistake. But Kroxa against Blue Eyed, very nice, very nice. I managed not to exile the cat. Deluge, okay, sure. We lost to mono green. What else? Well, it is a great draw, but we have Hive to attack, exile it. You know, we have the Kroxa in play. It's fine. Do you play the cat deck because you have cats? Yeah, sure. This is the wrong way to stack. Technically, no, it can't matter. But it is, I think. Atoms, thank you. Like, I think it's like technically the wrong way to stack, but also it can't matter, so. I don't think I cast. Well, I probably should sacrifice the treasure. It's rare well. I mean, I have the oven, so I can always sacrifice Kroxa. At least I get to play 2 juicers. Well, they had a card in hand anyways, Mr. Ducktape, so it didn't matter in that situation, but like, it can matter sometimes, so. Kroxa, nice. I'm not going to cast my Caesar's Legacy today. Does it make sense to attack Teferi instead of going face? I mean, I'm killing Teferi, so it makes sense in that way. But face is 7, 2. I'll attack Teferi. Like, the only problem is if Emperor is happening, and then I would prefer to attack Teferi, I think. So I'm not killing them through Emperor. Or if they have another Teferi, sort of. Maybe I could attack with only like land, shaman, and Teferi 2 at face. Probably that was best. No, it was good. It was good. Now Teferi is at 1. And I get to play. I'm down 1 food for activating in combat. They were dead to Kroxa. Well, they still are. Bro. Zerg, what was your last message? I have not read it. I must have missed it. It's a magic player or a zombie? Yeah, definitely a zombie. Zerg watches my stream for a living. Maybe I'm a little bitch attacking with 2, but... So Tawara targeting the Teferi? Okay, sure. Fine? Fane? It's Fane, mate. So like, I don't think it makes sense not to escape Kroxa. I'll need an extra card if Supreme Verdict would happen, but that means no Teferi. Getting played without a land, so... Snow globes don't shake on their own, bros. Yeah. Shake it, like a Polaroid picture. Let's go, farewell. Oh, Teferi, okay. I think they are costed into Teftak. Hopefully. Very nice. I did know that Spanish version of farewell is called adios, yes. Teferi, Hare. They dodge. Well, most likely I win, but they're not dead right now. Not copy the token is memes. Yeah. Yes, it is memes. Alright, having 2 main Kroxa was crucial this game. Temporary cockdown. Okay, well, still playing. Devil. I guess opponent has the all of Storm Giants in play. Which means I can't attack next turn. So I can't just attack. Drawing a spell is very good. Now he goes farewell. Damn, finally. Whenever I play a game like this, I think back of the opening tutorial sequence of the game Nier Automata, where 2B sticks her sword into the big robot and says, "Why won't you die already?" after a long fight. Feels literally the same. We have to do another cut, so probably an Owen. Those blue-eyed run hearses? No, they don't. What about the RIPs? Yeah, they do, but like, what does Reap do against my deck? Stops Kroxa. Only blue-eyed spirits sometimes. I love it when somebody asks about blue-eyed control, obviously from the context, and then, you know, a Twitch chatter has to say, well, actually, there is blue-eyed spirits too, and those decks sometimes do run unlicensed hairs, even though that comment is fairly irrelevant to this discussion and nobody asked. It's good to share knowledge, even though sometimes we don't even know what to ask for though. Chad, if they made universes beyond Nier Automata, and they would make it like the Godzilla Reskins, what card would you like to represent 2B? Discuss in the chat. Will not make Godzilla Reskins anymore. This is why it was a hypothetical scenario. Waluigi. Can I perform my Scottish accent impression? No, I think it's not very good. Young Wolf Packham. Oh, I'll draw a land. I like the Waluigi suggestion. Let's play Oven, I guess. I don't know. Send Sacks I should have kept. Got me good. Is he gonna have Brimas in his deck for game 3? I think I beat Brimas easily in many ways, so I don't need fail push. Playing for Brimas? No need. Brimas. Brimas. Why we offer game 2? I did not draw my second land, so that's why. I kept because sometimes I just don't feel like letting Modo bully me. This is a very nice hand. An opponent moves to 4. Chad, do you think this hand beats a 4-card hand of blue-white control? Do you think Ob Nixilis gets better or worse against Emulgant 4? They play Brimas, probably we concede. I think we manage Brimas. Causality X. Solid. Sometimes you accidentally press some button on Modo and you like automatically begin to hold priority after every single one of the actions you take for the rest of the game or the match. I'm not sure. Game or match until you restart. Take Kahira. Nice. Have I ever got my Ob make disappeared? I don't think I got double make disappeared. Smash control plus czasami przechodzi. Okay. I press control. Yeah, it did stop. Nice. So I think it's sometimes when like, is it you just press control and that happens? Or I thought you have to hold control to hold priority, typically. I don't see lethal. But we won. I don't think it was possible to crew. But I mean, with 3 Ob Nixilises, then we would win too. So 1-1 in the prelim. Go Thoughtseize into take 1 damage with Ramunap Ruins, so you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lots of damage this game. Keep. Will I play Paper Eternal Weekend this year with Mind's Desire Gaming? No. When is that? Where is that? No. Like, Mind's Desire is pretty cool, but people linked this in the Discord and it just looks so funny. November Germany. Damn. Germany is close, so maybe. I'll need to read up on that. So this is Charles Agent, Violent Outburst, Tybalt's Trickery. And then you hit Tendrils of Agony. Animatus Arguri. Remergent Ultimatum. Means Desire. Apex Devastator. Just funny cards. Doesn't look good at all, although it did win 3-1, so impressive. And it seems like it falls to, you know, a counterspell, right? But oh, creativity. Let's take creativity then. Most consistent Tybalt's Trickery deck. Discard Xenagos. I think creativity is a better card than Xenagos, which is uncastable. Like, I get they can get treasures or something, but can I win if you discard Xenagos? I mean, like, a 15/15 trample monster is still no slouch. They can reshuffle with Worm. The Worm only reshuffles itself. It doesn't reshuffle your entire graveyard. It's different than Emrakul. So if I discard Xenagos, it's gone forever, but I mean, I can draw under Thoughtseize, discard the Xenagos, just seems better to take creativity to me. Taking Xenagos is not like a solve the game thing where you can't win anymore. Didn't cast removal on Goblin Shaman. So I discard, let's say, Cauldron Familiar, Bloodtithe Harvester, and gain 2 lands. So this is exchanged Striek Axe for a stick type situation. They had another Volcanic Spite. I let them cycle if I... They probably will get to cycle. So I think I should play Fable. They get to cycle the Xenagos, which is good for them, but... maybe I can let them never... Like, maybe it's possible for me to never let them cycle. And with Xenagos in hand, they like are much less dangerous, so... And we have the Deadly Dispute later to counter the Spite when they try to act when I'm tapped out of Oven. I don't have main deck Furnace Reins. Alright, we go with Thoughtseize. Probably should have played Mountain. Bitch score, okay. Now I won't take big score again. But maybe I take Xenagos now. Let's take Xenagos. I don't know. So I'm not even dying to a worm hit. Let's take Xenagos now. I think it's close, but I think I will be fine. Big scoring. Easy. Nice, bro. They want to discard the Mountain. Yoink the Worm. Well, I would like to also like get to know how do I yoink the Worm. It's a disaster. I found the creativity. Well, we went with 2 devils. Problem is I won't have 2 devils. My opponent has a removal spell. Miss a damage. Oh, yeah. Whatever. I mean, probably it's not whatever, but... And the removal. Bros, I'm back. The issue is that my opponent's hand contains a Volcanic Spite, so we can't win. Well, let's try. Let's see what happens. Ah, too hacking smart. Yeah. I think my opponent had like pretty juicy rips here. If you know what I'm saying. Let's board Obis and Bankbusters. Duresses. I don't think I want Shoulder's Edict or Noxious Grasp. Killing the worm is not viable. I could have Furnace Reins, but it seems like I'll keep 2 claims for Fable. I'll submit. They should have K command against them actually. Probably should. Can kill treasures, do stuff. We have a nice 1-2-3 curve. Black pathway. Take a look. See spite, dig through time. Let's take dig. Dog through time. That's the secret lair version. No, Runscape Ram Ranch. I was having fun. Are we gonna play small Ob Nixilis now? I think so. Opponent takes 2. It takes 2 to tango. And my opponent just took 2, so... No! Not the Fabua. I am hacking ruined. Not looking giga great. And opponent gets to fix their hand anyways, so... Was it better to wait on the second duress to see where they draw the big score? Some kinda, a little bit. Not really. But it was not a very good duress, but also not spending mana is also not very good. Sort of stuff. They've just discarded the oven, I guess. Obviously. Discard land, cast big score with 3 treasures. Ale piłuję tę trawę. Słyszycie? Nie słyszymy? To dobrze, że nie słyszycie. Dobrze, że nie. Chooses not to use Fable. It was nice knowing you, chat. This Ob Nixilis was not as good as it was against blue-white. Ob Nixilis is a little bit of a high variance card where if you don't copy it, it's weak, and if you copy it, it's strong. And I agree. It's better against blue-white. Especially like matched up poorly into my opponent's Fable, and then I struggle against that Fable in a very awkward manner. Do you think maybe K-Command and Abrade for the matchup next time? K-Command's a card you can board, yeah, it's not too bad. It answers Fable not too badly, and it can interrupt creativity of treasures, so... It's close. K-Command or Fable. K-Command or Claims. It's kind of a similar card. Maybe it's like K-Command is better than Ob. Opinion on price changes for Showcase. Well, it just got increased, right? So, like, what my opinion can be, I'm just gonna say it's good, right? That the prices are better now, and from players' perspective, it makes the tournaments more attractive. I could say that I think it's terrible, but that would be both weird and untrue. But I think it's a positive change for the players when the prices get increased. This is not much better, but might be. Shivan Reef, so creativity. Let's go Owen and then gonna play Thoughtseize Owen on the next turn. My little mate disappeared on Thoughtseize now. Spell pierced. Okay. Phoenix with Shivan Reef is surprising. Spell piercing creativity sounds plausible. Yeah, Mirex, it's creativity. Don't pierce, no. Don't disappear, no. I want my Fable. No, Negate. Is not good. Is it Gear Hulk? Does like Mirex indicate Gear Hulk? Nice draws. They play big score. I don't think that's a Gear Hulk card. I think it's just Worm Creativity. Toxic one. On my way to dying to Phyrex in my token. Getting poisoned by creativity. Remember when Canister played Toxic in Standard, the Toxic arc? Yeah. Fine. Nice deck. Less chance of dying to mites if my opponent just kills them. They got to attack their spell before you can take it, ... Now it's safe and sound on the bottom of the library. True. They probably had a worm in hand or Xenagos. They really wanted to put back. Daily reminder, failed push ruined modern. Yeah. Command was so good before failed push. But the end was so bad. But if you attack like this, you will get 1 poison next turn. I hope I will, yeah. Hi, mana traders, I forgot to take your cards. Let's board Colagons right now. I ask yourself questions Nathan asks when playing. It's in his podcast. Probably when you play, you naturally just kind of have to go through a certain thought process. So I'm going through those thought processes, yes. But I don't know what questions is he asking himself exactly. So screw the Bankbuster. I don't care for Bankbuster actually. Let's go like -1 climb, -4 push. Maybe 1 devil because it's kind of awkward to play it into those removals all the time. So like, is there like a very interesting question that he's asking himself that you can cite? Or is it just, what could my opponent have right now? Why did they make the play they did? He asks himself, what would Kani do, and then does the opposite. Yeah. I did not make your coffee, CJ, though. Recently made finals of a local city tour with this deck. Fable is busted. I'm glad you got to the finals of your local city tour. And I hope you got to bust all over your opponents. don't think I want another Fable. Rather make land drops. Once I won a tournament without Fable. Fable is bad. So true, my friend. Whenever somebody tells you Fable is good, they don't give you the full picture of Fable is bad. Pay cost in response. Interesting. Probably just a misclick. WTF, you can hit Planeswalkers with this? Crazy. And they scooped the match. Alright. Sure.